Hello guys, this is your World General Manager, Pearce speaking. And of course, I got some jaw-breaking announcements to make going into tonight's Monday Night Raw, as we're now getting geared up for Money in the Bank. So of course, let's start off with something big I had in mind. As of course, I did say last Saturday, you will be seeing new superstars between Raw and SmackDown in the coming weeks and months. But of course, tonight, we're going to have a Money in the Bank qualifying match as Chad Gable will take on a surprise opponent I have in mind. But of course, that will take place here tonight. For our main event tonight, Kiana James will defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Zelina Vega, as it was obvious coming out of Zelina Vega's win in the triple threat match 2 weeks ago. As of course, Zelina Vega will challenge Kiana James for the Women's Intercontinental Championship in tonight's main event. And this is where things get bigger and interesting for the World Heavyweight Championship scene. So of course, with Cody Rhodes now, of course, getting a WWE Championship match at SummerSlam, this leaves our brand, Raw, with a situation to sort out. And of course, after Sami Zayn went through a hard-fought battle against Roman Reigns last Saturday, I've decided Sami Zayn will have the night off at Money in the Bank. And you may ask how we're going to crown his next challenger. The answer, it's clear, as we will have two triple threat matches, one tonight and one next week. And the winner of both triple threat matches will go on to the Money in the Bank event to wrestle each other for the rights to challenge Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Of course, participants in the first triple threat match will be AJ Styles, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. In the second triple threat match that will take place, and that triple threat match involving Styles, Reed, and Theory will take place tonight. As for next week's triple threat, it will be John Cena, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. So of course, that's all I have to say. So without further delay, let's get Monday Night Raw underway. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. And of course, we are coming off the heels of King and Queen of the Ring, and now we are starting to build to SummerSlam. But of course, before we get to SummerSlam, we have the Money in the Bank event coming up on July 5th. And of course, that's just a big announcement there by Pearce that we're going to see a new superstar in action in the Money in the Bank qualifier tonight. And then of course, we're going to have a big triple threat match where the winner will face the winner of the second triple threat match for next week's show at the Money in the Bank event. Where of course, the winner of both triple threat matches will wrestle each other for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. All this so much more going down on the Raw after King and Queen of the Ring has tonight's Raw come to you live in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's take a look at what is going on here tonight. As our main event tonight, Kiana James defends her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Zelina Vega. And of course, can Kiana James successfully retain in her first title defense, or will Zelina Vega upset Kiana James? As we will find out, as the Women's Intercontinental Championship will be on the line in our main event tonight. Also later on tonight, Chad Gable will be competing in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. The question is, who will his opponent be, as he will be facing a mystery opponent. As who will Chad Gable's mystery opponent be? We're going to find out, as he will be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match later on tonight. Also later on tonight, AJ Styles, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory compete in the triple threat match, where of course the winner will advance to the number one contenders match at Money in the Bank. His question is, who will be advancing to Toronto to go and wrestle for the number one contenders spot, as we will find out later on tonight. But to begin tonight's show, the new WWE Women's World Champion Stephanie McMahon makes her Monday Night Raw debut, as she will address her big win at King and Queen of the Ring. And of course, what will Stephanie Vega say in her first night on Monday Night Raw? We're going to find out, as she will be live up next here on Raw. Well, actually, to begin Raw, should I say. As we are kicking off Monday Night Raw here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona, with our new Women's World Champion in Stephanie Vega. It was obviously a big moment for Stephanie Vega at King and Queen of the Ring last Saturday. In her first WWE match, she wins the Women's Championship. And there you can see, there she is with the new Women's World Championship. As we're going to have some questions here about what will happen to Stephanie Vega and who will be stepping up to her. As you can tell, that title looks lit on her. So let's see what Stephanie Vega has to say here tonight. You know, there's been times we've been saying, who will be the future face of the WWE Women's Division? Right now, you are looking at one in the name of Stephanie Vega. You know, it was a big moment for me in my first night in WWE to win the big prize in the Women's Division, known as the Women's World Champion. I mean, Charlotte put up a fight to try and stop me from getting a big moment. But obviously, things did not go well for her. Because this is the same woman that went through Becky Lynch, Nia Jax. Because she didn't stand a chance against me. Because everyone in the Raw Women's Division is probably hungry for a shot at me. And of course, you got guys like Io Sky, you got ladies like Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Io Sky, Nia Jax, Naomi, many people you could name, hell, even the current Women's Intercontinental Champion in Kiana James. Now because you, the WWE Universe, will acknowledge me as the face of the WWE Women's Division for the next decade. So Stephanie Vega is making things clear that she will be that she's looking to be the face of the Women's Division for the next decade. I mean, she's already won. I mean, she's the Women's World Champion. So of course, her talking about how oh my God, who could be confronting her? Io Sky! Well, it seems as though Io Sky wants to crack at Stephanie Vega's Women's World Championship. Interesting. This is obviously creating groundbreaking intriguement in Stephanie Vega's WWE run so far. Because she was the main talking point coming out last Saturday, alongside the whole CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton dilemma that will be addressed on Friday Night SmackDown. And now she's here to confront Stephanie Vega. As let's see, does Io Sky have a reason why she's out here? We're about to find out. As holy shit, this is intriguing to see both of them in the ring already. Well, I guess we're going all big here. You'll still find Stephanie Vega's WWE run. Well. If it isn't someone who's claiming that she is the face of the Raw Women's Division, it's Stephanie Vega. I mean, I don't want to break bad news to you, but I think I do want to. Because right now, here tonight, I am throwing out a challenge for you to defend your newly won Women's World Championship against me at the Money in the Bank Premier Live event. Oh, Lamo, you, out of all people, you, what makes you think that you deserve a title shot when I cannot remember what you did? I mean, why not do us a favor? If you want a shot, then go win a match, and then we'll think about it. But obviously, I think I can do you better. And that is, you will be in action next week. And your opponent will be Tiffany Stratton. And of course, whoever wins, whether it's you or Tiffany Stratton, the winner of that match will face me at Money in the Bank. Well, you know what? While I agree with that idea of me fighting Tiffany Stratton, however, I will get through Tiffy time to get a Women's World Title match against you at Money in the Bank. Because at Money in the Bank, I'm going to hand you your first loss. If that's what you want to call it, I will see you possibly in Toronto after next week at Money in the Bank if you can beat Tiffany next week on Raw. So it's Tiffany Vega giving Io Sky a little bit of adversity that if she beats Tiffany next week, she will get a Women's World Championship match against Tiffany Vega at Money in the Bank. If she loses, Tiffany Stratton will be the #1 contender for Tiffany Vega's Women's World Champion. As this is an interesting face-to-face to begin Monday Night Raw here tonight. As we go from that interesting face-to-face between Stephanie Vega and Io Sky to now our first match of the night, as it will be a triple threat match. As AJ Styles, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory are battling it out, where the winner will advance to Money in the Bank to compete in the World Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders match. Who will be advancing to Money in the Bank? We're going to find out as that match will take place up next here on Raw. As, of course, was off to a roaring start, as we got Io Sky confronting Stephanie Vega for a Women's World Championship match. Of course, in order to get there, she has to beat Tiffany Stratton next week in a #1 contenders match. To now, our first triple threat match, as it is Bronson Reed. Of course, the match, Austin Theory and AJ Styles all battling it out, where the winner of that match will go on to Money in the Bank. Now, of course, Bronson Reed was unsuccessful last Saturday at regaining the Intercontinental Championship. But of course, Bronson Reed is looking to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, in order to do that, he has to win this triple threat match tonight and win his match at Money in the Bank. Because he does have trouble ringing for him. Of course, our next participant is AJ Styles. Because AJ Styles, of course, has been in roles of getting towards the World Heavyweight title scene, but things haven't gone well for the Phenomenal One. As of course, he does have a chance, as if he would to win here and then win the match at Money in the Bank, that he could go on. And of course, remember, the winner of the #1 contenders match at Money in the Bank will face Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. And of course, who do you think will be facing Sami at SummerSlam? Will it be AJ Styles, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, John Cena, Sheamus, or Drew McIntyre? This is an interesting question. But of course, we're talking about this first triple threat match here. And of course, AJ Styles, of course, was in various World Heavyweight Championship hunts when he was on Raw in 2023 and then early 2024. And of course, he was unsuccessful at beating CM Punk twice. And of course, could this time be a different with Sami Zayn as the champion? And then our last participant in this match is two-time Intercontinental Champion Austin Theory. And of course, Austin Theory is looking to sniff some singles championship gold. And of course, Austin Theory has, of course, competed for the World Championship in the past. If you don't believe it, of course, he did compete for the WWE Championship at the 2K22 Elimination Chamber event. That was when he was the Intercontinental Champion at the time. And of course, the participants in that match was Roman Reigns, who was the WWE Champion at the time, John Cena, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and AJ Styles. So of course, a little bit of history nuance there between AJ Styles and Austin Theory in tonight's triple threat match. And of course, Bronson Reed is looking to move on from the getting back his Intercontinental Championship to now heading to the big time, which is the World Heavyweight Championship scene. Of course, do not forget, we will have Money in the Bank qualifying match. Of course, that happens later on tonight between Chad Gable and a surprise opponent. And of course, you can leave a prediction about who will that surprise opponent be. We're going to find out. Without further delay, let's get to this first triple threat match. AJ Styles, Bronson Reed. Oh. Well, that was not a good timing, considering AJ wanted weed. And he gets it. Kick out. I don't know if that was a kick out or if he was interrupting the pin. Uh-oh. Well, you know that Styles was going to try and get Reed off the apron. But things did not pay off very well for AJ. Reversal there by AJ Styles. AJ's going to have to do a lot of work to keep Bronson Reed down. Uh-oh. Styles. Suplex there by Austin Theory. Remember, this is a no disqualification match. So they could go out there and use weapons. Of course, the only way to win is pinfall submissions. And of course, the winner of this match advances to the Money in the Bank event. With the winner of that match, of course, the winner of that Money in the Bank match will get a World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. As Styles is caught in no man's land and a dangerous situation there. Styles reverses. Oh, Theory's got to go up and Styles not letting Theory do anything to win himself a #1 contender spot for Money in the Bank. Styles going to the timekeeper's area to get himself a steel chair, and he gives it to Bronson Reed. Styles wreaking havoc on Monday Night Raw tonight in this triple threat match, because this is all for a Money in the Bank, for a spot to compete in the Money in the Bank event for the #1 contender spot for Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. Because Styles is waiting, as he was looking to step up to him. As Styles throws the steel chair at Bronson Reed. Oh, I don't know what happened. Theory. Styles has been eliminated from the frame. Possibly. Attacking Bronson Reed with the steel chair. Oh, Styles gets back to his feet. Styles is on the middle rope. What could Styles be thinking about here? Well, that was a horrible timing, considering Bronson Reed could capitalize at any moment. Ding. Drop kick to the back of Bronson Reed. Well, that was a horrible. We don't know. Well, Bronson Reed invaded, so I think this could capitalize Styles not having a chance to go into Money in the Bank. Reversal there. Oh, Styles with a reversal. Bronson Reed enters back into the frame. Parlay kick. Bronson Reed. He's got a sledgehammer. Styles did not get things right on time. Bronson Reed is pretty much getting the best out of AJ Styles so far. It is number one qualification match for Money in the Bank. Uh-oh! He didn't get the right target as Styles is having a hard time getting the target right. Bronson Reed could be on the verge of a victory here in this number one contenders match. Well, this is technically a qualification match for Money in the Bank. Here we go for the pin. Kick out. Kick out there. AJ gets back to his feet. Oh, he's getting a baseball bat. How did he get spirit? Uh-oh. This is hard times for AJ Styles here. Here we go for the pin. Kick out. Play leg kick to Bronson Reed. AJ's watching on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go with Styles Clash. Styles Clash. Baby better get up on time before that referee makes a 3 count. Well, he doesn't. Baby has something. Oh, tossing AJ Styles like a ragdoll. Styles is looking to do everything to make sure he earns that number one, that spot in the qualification match for Money in the Bank. Pele kick to Bronson Reed. Styles got a sledgehammer. As Styles is thinking, who is he targeting with that sledgehammer? Oh, he's thinking about Austin Theory. Uh-oh, this does not end well for AJ Styles, considering his chances of winning the number one contenders qualification match can be extremely slim. Unless he survives, I don't think there's a chance of him winning. As Austin Theory's finished toying with AJ Styles here. As Austin Theory, Bronson Reed has got a baseball bat. Oh, find out what was going on. He's got a. Uh-oh, Styles returns the favor with a sledgehammer. Styles gotta go steel chair. Remember, no disqualification in a triple threat match. This is all for a Money in the Bank title shot. For the rights to go challenge the winner of next week's triple threat match at Money in the Bank. Bronson Reed back in the frame. Play leg kick. Has Styles getting back into the ring. Uh-oh, this other that well. Styles gets back to his feet. Uh-oh, no soccer punch. Look, Theory reverse. This could set up Theory to make a comeback here. Another Pele kick. Uh-oh, Bronson Reed's got his steel steps. Styles is going to need to come up with a plan quickly. Remember, every man for itself. Winner becomes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, of course, the winner of this match qualifies for the Money in the Bank event. That's what Styles doing. He's just playing cat and mouse. And just waiting till the chaos is over. This could be it! As Styles go for the pin. Can Styles advance to Money in the Bank? No! He's going to have to do some hard work to Austin Theory in order to get a spot in the #1 contenders match at Money in the Bank. As Styles tosses Theory out of the ring. Styles has got his steel steps ready. Who is he going to target? All depends who steps up to the phenomenal one. Who will it be? We're about to find out. Bronson Reed getting back to his feet. Uh-oh, he's got a killer stick while Theory just got back to his feet. Well, there goes Austin Theory. Bronson Reed gets back to his feet. Chaos is rolling over in his #1 contenders qualification match. AJ! Look at the sudden Theory out. Theory with a reversal there. Pay away kick. Here we go for the pin. Will this be enough to get Styles the Money in the Bank? A kick out. Sounds like, what am I gonna do? Theory getting back to his feet. This could be dangerous territory for AJ. Uh-oh, reversal never. Well, never mind. Theory could be thinking of something. Styles with a reversal there. Theory with a reversal there. Theory's telling AJ to get up. This could be dangerous territory. Uh-oh, here we go. Kick out there. Low blow. Styles! No! We all thought he was going to end it with a low blow. He was going to get the best after that low blow. Maybe. And he does, as AJ Styles is going to Money in the Bank. Question is, who will it be facing? Will it be John Cena? Will it be AJ? Will it be Sheamus? Or will it be Drew McIntyre? It all depends what goes down with next week's triple threat match between John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. Very good start to Monday Night Raw. So of course we're also off to a hot start with Io Stephanie Vaquero. And now a very good triple threat match with AJ Styles, Austin Theory, and Bronson Reed. As we all thought Styles was going to get the best out of Theory after him giving Bronson Reed a low blow. But I guess Styles is now advancing to Money in the Bank. As could Styles get closer to the World Heavyweight Championship? Only time can tell. But very good match here as AJ Styles secures the victory and he is on his way to Money in the Bank. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw as we're getting ready for tag team action. And it is Motor City Machine Guns versus Alpha Made. Or American Made, whatever you want to call it, of course, but it's Brutus Creed and Julius Creed. Because as you can see, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. Of course, taking on Julius Creed and Brutus Creed. And of course, I do want to bring confirmation Chad Gable will not be at ringside, considering he's got a Money in the Bank qualifying match coming up after this. And of course, his opponent will be Walter's new signee. That's who's Walter's new signee. We're gonna find out. And of course, there they are, American made. And of course, they are only accompanied by Ivy Nile here. And of course, who do you got? Motor City Machine Guns? Or the Creed Brothers? Match begins. Brutus Creed. Shutting down about Alex Shelley. Had in mind here. What else did I? Brutus Creed is getting the best. And he's going to try and tag it to Julius Creed. As I think that's Alex Shelley or Chris Sabin. I can't remember which one it is. Of course, refusing Brutus Creed to make the hot tag. And of course, Creed Brothers wants to be. And of course, Creed Brothers are trying to bounce back after Saturday night's Kiana loss to Foxham at King and Queen of the Ring. As Motor City, as what is on Motor City Machine Guns' mind here. As you can see, he's waiting for Brutus Creed to get up. As he gets up! So tonight we do have our Women's Intercontinental Championship match. And then Chad Gable versus a surprise opponent. And of course, what is on Chris Sabin's mind here? Yeah. Brutus Creed reverses. Could have been. What could Brutus Creed be thinking about? He's not thinking anything. Chris Sabin. Well, that was awful timing, and this could capitalize Brutus Creed to tag out. Oh, never mind. Super kick connect. Uh-oh, tag incoming. Not today. Uh-oh, this does not look good. Let's kick out too. As Fox as nice spin blood Fox splashed out by, I think that's Alex Shelley. Ivy Nile getting her nose up in the Motor City Machine Guns this way. Back into the ring they go. Brutus Creed may as well just get back in the ring. Again, super kick again. As this is bad news for the Creed brothers. Unless he kicks it with us. Nope, it might be too late. And it is as Motor City Machine Guns scores the victory here tonight. And of course they are a step closer to getting themselves into the World Tag Team title hunt. And of course, when will it happen? Only time could tell. Decent match between both teams here. And of course, Modern Submission Guns has pretty much been undefeated since joining. And of course, Modern City Machine Guns, the only amount of time to get to the tag team title to gold. As when that be, only time can tell. Either way, congratulate on them for the victory here tonight on Raw, as they get the job done. As we are now getting ready, folks, as coming up next, Chad Gable will be in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Question is, who is the surprise opponent? As we're about to find out, as that will take place up next here on Raw. As we're now getting ready for our first Money in the Bank qualifying match, as it is Chad Gable versus a surprise opponent. As Chad Gable, because his friends, the Creed brothers, couldn't get the job done here. And of course, who is Chad Gable's surprise opponent going to be? Oh, who could it be? Oh! Oh my God! That is Aleister Black! We haven't seen Aleister Black in a long time, and now he's back in the WWE. As I don't know why crowd is booing Aleister Black, considering this is his first night back in the WWE, and he has a chance to qualify for Money in the Bank. And of course, who do you got? Can Chad Gable get the best out of Aleister Black, or will it all fall flat? We're gonna find out. Match begins, Aleister Black. Things are not off to a good start for Mr. Aleister Black. Oh, Chad Gable working on the arm of Aleister Black. Aleister Black. Because this is his first time in the WWE ring. I think the last time we saw him was at the 2K22 Day 1 event. Because you can tell Chad Gable does not like Aleister Black. Because last time we saw Aleister Black was at the WWE 2K22 Day 1 event. The last PLE of the PS4 era. Aleister Black. Oh! Chad Gable. Getting Aleister Black back up to his feet. Of course, if Aleister Black, of course, is odds-on favorite to potentially get himself into the World Heavyweight title scene. Considering right now, it all depends to the whole debacle going into SummerSlam with AJ Styles and either Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, or John Cena. Whoever wins next week's triple threat match for the right to go on to fight Styles at Money in the Bank. As Aleister Black kick it away. Oh, Chad Gable bringing the fire back to Aleister Black. Hey. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Now training blows. Oh, that was a horrible timing there. As uh-oh, this does not end well for Chad Gable. Kick out. Oh, Chad Gable could capitalize on a comeback there. This may have pissed off Aleister Black. You do not want to mess with Aleister Black. Oh, Chad Gable stopping Aleister Black from going for the black mask. Uh-oh, and the singlet is down for... Oh, he missed! Aleister Black slowly getting back to his feet. This is hard times for Chad Gable. Reversal there. Black mask connects. Good night to Aleister Black. Kick out. Chad Gable with the reversal there. Aleister Black with the reversal there. Reversal there. Chad Gable with the reversal there. Oh, well, that was a horrible wake-up call for Aleister Black. As Chad Gable... as... Chad Gable with the reversal there. Black Mask connects once again. Will the trade off to get Aleister Black to Money in the Bank? Here we go. And he is, as Aleister Black will be heading to Money in the Bank. And of course, our first participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match is Aleister Black, as very good return there from Aleister Black tonight. And of course, Aleister Black is looking to go on to Money in the Bank on July 5th and potentially win the briefcase. And of course, he does have a chance to cash in on any champion that he wants. Nonetheless, Aleister Black wins. Very good match with Chad Gable, as things did not go well for the American mate here tonight on Raw. As of course, Brutus Creed and Julius Creed lost to Motor City Machine Guns, and of course, Chad Gable loses his Money in the Bank qualifier to Aleister Black. As Aleister Black gets his win in his first night in the WWE. Good match here between both guys.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by
As of course, here are the rundown for what's going on next week's Monday Night Raw. As of course, we have the second triple threat match, as it will consist of John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. And the winner of that second triple threat match will face AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. And of course, the number one contenders match at Money in the Bank will be where the winner will get a World Heavyweight Championship match against Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. Who will be advancing to Money in the Bank? We're going to find out next week here on Raw. Also next week on Raw, we are going to have Money in the Bank qualifying matches for, of course, the men, and of course there will be more qualifying for weeks to come with the ladies side. As of course there will be Money in the Bank qualifying matches continuing next week. Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton will battle it out to determine who will be the next number one contender for Stephanie McCurse's Women's World Championship, and so much more going down on Monday Night Raw next week. As we are now switching gears to our main event, as Kiana James defends her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Zelina Vega. Question is, can Kiana James retain in her first title defense since winning it from Naomi at Clash at the Castle, or will Zelina Vega get the best out of Kiana James? We're going to find out as the Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line in our main event, and that's up next here on Raw. And of course, we're now in our main event here as Zelina Vega is of course challenging for Kiana James's Women's Intercontinental Championship. And of course, Zelina Vega got this match for beating Solo Roca and Thea Hill in a triple threat match 2 weeks ago. As she, of course, will be challenging Kiana James for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And of course, Kiana James with her bag and the Intercontinental Championship. And of course, who do you got winning? Kiana James or Zelina Vega? Let's get into this championship match. As it goes, Kiana James. Giving up the Intercontinental Championship to the referee. As who you got winning? As who you got winning? Kiana James or Zelina Vega? Let's get into this match. No. Oh, Kiana James. Oh, reversal there by Zelina Vega. Kiana James. Reversal there by Zelina Vega. Suplex there. Zelina Vega gets back up to her feet. Remember, Zelina Vega cannot win. They cannot. Let's look at one of there. As Zelina Vega slamming Kiana's face, head to the ropes. Kiana James invades. Reversal there. Kiana James gets back to the ring. Drop kick. Spinebuster there. Kiana James gets back to her feet. It's Kiana James looking to put it away. And will she do it? Let's find out with a pin. That's Zelina Vega with a British Bulldog. Kiana James' title could be in danger. Oh, she missed the moonsault. Why? Kiana James is getting a steel chair. And she's getting a steel chair. Oh, Kiana James does not want to have the referee argue with her. There we go. Kiana James got herself disqualified. As good night, everybody, as Kiana James gets herself disqualified.